All right, looks like we're live. Welcome everybody to the chat. I'm Professor Geek, and welcome to another game stream playthrough. Checking I think I just need to refresh on my YouTube there. Hopefully the platform won't give us any problems tonight. Looks like all the software is working properly, so that's good. But yeah, as you can see, I've been playing a little Disney afternoon. After hanging out with Matt Mitchell the other week on stream talking about Darkwing Duck, I thought I need to try these again. So they're just as hard and terrible as I remember, but they're fun. But tonight we are going to. I don't think we'll finish up Knights of the Old Republic tonight. Don't think that's going to happen. But maybe by Thursday. Between Tuesday and Thursday, I think we can do it. So we'll see what happens here. We just triggered the final star map. The last game playthrough, we found the big reveal that that I'm Revan, and Bastila was captured by Darth Malak. So we're trying to save Bastila, and ultimately stop Darth Malak from achieving the Star Forge. Excuse me, my voice is a little messy. I think some allergies are going on today. But there's a bit of gameplay through to the point when we get up to Darth Malak. We'll see what happens with Darth Malak. I'll talk about that once we get started a little bit here. But welcome Daniel Heron, welcome Brian Gilmartin. Got a few more people watching. More people will trickle in now that we're going live. So we will see how this works. I'm trying to remember exactly what takes place. I finished up Kashyyyk, got the star map there, and I think I made it back to the Ebon Hawk. I am going to go to Yavin and stock up on some certain things for the battles to come. But I know that the Star Forge has quite a bit of running around and playthrough as well. Might go to Dantooine if it lets me, just to see the damage there first. I think that's it. Hello, Phoenix Halcyon. Welcome, welcome.
Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
The Force fights with me.
Get on those gun turrets. Bring her to me.
All Republic forces pull back.
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. There is no escape for us.
Now, Brian Gilmartin, I'm actually playing on Xbox One, but you can buy this game on there, and it gives you the old Xbox logo, which was awesome. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize how messed up my throat and everything was from allergies. I haven't been talking for a while, obviously. I've just been doing work today. Oh, and Lister, welcome, welcome. Oh, you just finished watching North by Northwest. Cool. Yeah, that is an excellent Hitchcock film. All right. Excuse me. So we will, like I said, I think I'll go to Yavin first. And stock up. Because I know that, so here's the thing. Once I finish up the journey tonight and I get to Darth Malak, which I don't know if that'll happen tonight, probably Thursday night. I do want to, my goal is to try and finish this up by the end of Thursday night. That way, Monday night, since Sound Engraver's not doing her live streams anymore for a while, I can use Monday night as my game night. And we can start Knights of the Old Republic 2, which will be great. So, but once Darth Malak is hard to beat, and he's extra hard to beat if you're playing through light side like I am. You know, I haven't acquired any of the dark side abilities or anything. I'm just straight up light side, and it's extra hard to beat. It's possible. I've done it before. But there we go. Yeah. Where'd you go? Oh, there's no way he's dodging all of that. Got that one. 2 more. Oh, 3 more. Where'd you go? Alright, 2 more. 1 more. Where are you? There we go. Alright, welcome Samuel Proctor, and there's my dear sound engraver. Hello, my handsome gamer. Hello's yourself. Nice to see you. And Lister says, could you imagine if Hitchcock directed a Star Wars? But that would be sweet. That would be pretty sweet. That's what kind of makes me mourn a little bit, because you could... how cool would it have been for Star Wars to develop into basically what the EU developed it into, but that was what the old years of the MCU used to be, to where you could tell all of these different hero stories, but they were different subgenres, you know, so you could have a heist film like Ant-Man, or a Cold War film like Winter Soldier, and so forth. It would have been great, you know, to have movies of Star Wars like that explored different subgenres, and yeah, that would have been nice. Sound Engraver says, I'll be cooking and away from chat. Got the video right next to me. Aw, well, she's hanging out with us nonetheless. Happy food cooking there. And Melissa Harrison Sons, welcome, welcome. Richard Wagner, welcome to you. I'm not looking where I'm going. Looking at the chat while I'm running. I said, also hope your throat gets better soon enough. Yeah, my throat's fine. It's just allergies. I don't have a cold or anything. I didn't even realize the allergies were that bad until I just started talking. I haven't been talking for a long time because it's just been my day off, you know, today, doing work from home and everything. So I haven't been talking for a while, and then suddenly I get on stream and I start talking and all this gunk and stuff starts going on. Samuel Proctor says, I just cheated and kept running away from Malik, force healed, and destroyed all his force batteries. Yeah, and I don't like destroying the force batteries because they're Jedi in there, but you can't save them, you know. But it's hard without the force lightning or life drain. And it's, you know, there are ways to do it. I did it once before, but I just remember it being extremely difficult. Alright, we got a little altercation getting ready to happen here. I remember this. These Trandoshans are trying to threaten our good friend Suvam Tan. That's not good enough, Suvam. We know you have more and we want it now. You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The Exchange won't stand for it. The Exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Suvam. Who's that? A stranger. You haven't been telling us everything now, have you, Suvam? Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear everything through you. What's going on here, Suvam? They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think that just because the Exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me. We are renegotiating our contract, Suvam. I think you guys better leave. Or what? You'll force us? Force persuade. Let's see if it'll work. Leave now. Oh, no, let's see. Or we'll ask you again very politely. Dead or alive, you're leaving. We'll do force persuade. Now, if you force persuade, they'll just come back. I think if you beat them up, they'll just come back too. Or if you kill them, they'll just come back. Dead or alive, you're leaving. Force persuade. Leave now. Success, we leave now. But we have not forgotten you, Subum. Thank you for helping, but I really don't think you should have provoked them like that. They can be impulsive sometimes. Still, at least I ended up in one piece, right? Alright, let's go ahead and... figure out... Whoa, that is, it's not all that of a suit. What's the big environmental bastion armor? Max dexterity. Damage immunity to cold. Immunity to fire. Sonic. Armor. Gives the wearer complete protection from the elements, as well as superior combat protection with additional advancements to a completely contained environment system and shield the wearer from outside radiation as well. What I really need is shields and med packs and life supports, which he appeared is not to have any of. That's great. Let's see, a bunch of stuff I can sell. I might try buying that armor there and just upgrade it and see. I don't know. All right. I don't know. That's quite a bit of money there. Environmental bastion armor. You guys ever played with that? It's got full immunity from elements, though I don't really have any elements I'm going to be facing on the forge. Force lightning is one of the things, but I think there's a belt I can use that I got off Kashyyyk, if I'm remembering correctly. Brian Gilmartin says, funny you mention a cold, because I got the beer bug vaccine on Sunday and caught a few symptoms from it. Yikes! Hope you're okay. Samuel Proctor says, I didn't have any dark side powers for it, I was just droid disabled. Yeah, destroyed the machines on them. Oh, okay, yeah. It was just droid disabled. Okay, yeah, that's right. Alter the deal. Pray you should not alter it further. That's right. Alright. Melissa Harris, no, not yet. It was either going to be today or tomorrow when they'll come. And hopefully they'll come tomorrow. Because they didn't today, poor guy. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll have Big Al back with us. Alright, what the heck? You only live once, right? I'm just going to try it. Alright, now let's see if I can equip here. I don't know if that's going to be as good, but we'll see. I'm going to go see if I can upgrade it on the ship here. I do like the look of it. Brian Gilmartin said, I'm doing okay, just need to sleep it off. Missed Age of Boomer stream, though. Oh, you mean the Sunday night stream? Yes, right, because you said you got it Sunday. Yeah, hopefully. Pray you're doing okay. Alright. Armor. So I want to take out the things that I had there and put them in the environmental. Immunity to mind affecting and poison. That's good. Yeah, we'll try it. Why couldn't that? That's weird. Oh well. Alright, check on my lightsaber. I don't think I've gotten any better crystals yet. Alright, we'll see. I can always change back into Calo Nord's armor if this doesn't work. Now I am going to, let's see if I can go to Dantooine. What am I doing? What am I doing? Go to Dantooine and check out the destruction and everything if it'll let me. I think it will. There's the Starforge system. No, it won't let me go to Dantooine anymore after they've been attacked. It's a good place to go for some med packs and whatnot. Yavin didn't have any. Tatooine, Sheik. Let me try Tatooine then. Just want to go see if I can fill up on the med packs and all that good stuff. Owen Lister says, I can definitely picture a Batman movie made by Alfred Hitchcock. That would be awesome. Yeah, when first I heard Matt Reeves talking about what he wanted to do for Batman, he was talking about some sort of Hitchcock. I was like, well, that's great. You're seeing the right things. And then I saw the nonsense that he had planned, and nope. Nope to that. They're gonna make me fight again. Yup. Alright, let's see how fast I can clear it. One. Two. Four left. Ooh, another one. Only 3 left. Nice. Come on, make your attack run. Come on. There we go. 2 left. 1 left. 0 left. I'm getting a little bit better at that. Wolf 10, great, see you there. And Andre Hernandez, welcome, welcome. Asking if I've ever met students who are fans of the channel. Yeah, once. Maybe twice, actually. Twice, yeah. Twice students said, they're like, oh my gosh, Professor Geek's my professor. Yeah, it's rare. You know, today, kids that age, they're more TikTok generation than they are YouTube. And Professor Geek does not do TikTok. Wolf 10 says, typical modern writers telling you what you want to hear and pull the rug. I think I came into that conversation a little late. Oh, you're talking about, no, you're talking about Matt Reeves. I got you, yeah, I got you. Centaurify, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's go see if we can stock up. On some med packs and whatnot. I forgot exactly where you buy them from, but we'll check. There's a couple different, a few different places to buy things here on Tatooine, so check with this guy first. Oh yes, alright, life support packs. Buy all of those. Advanced med packs. How many do I have? Advanced, I have 31. That's not bad. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Immunity to fire. Food. Mode. Alright. We'll buy Arcanian Energy Shield. No, I need... If anything shield-wise, I need the dueling shields. Alright. Just checking the other shops in here. Just for the heck of it. Go to the Zerka core shop. Owen Lister for $4.99. Thank you, sir. Says, on the topic of classic films, I've recently seen 2 classic Humphrey Bogart movies, The Maltese Falcon and Casablanca, and really enjoyed them. Those are classics. Absolutely, yeah, we did The Maltese Falcon here ourselves. Even though he has joined your group, Jolie remains a somewhat mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chose to come with you.
Got something on your mind, dude?
I thought I asked him this. You never did say exactly why you chose to come with me.
I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive? You know I don't have to take you with me. Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters and the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You could do that on your own.
So I could. But not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can't be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider.
Nomi
She came late
Sunrider.
to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Nice to have a little name drop of Nomi Sunrider. Griff gave me a message for you. He told me to tell you that he made a mistake brewing the Teresian ale. Didn't work out right for some reason. What kind of mistake? He told me the tack glen was ruined, and he said he wasn't going to stick around to have his face the exchange contact. You mean he's gone? He hopped on board the last shuttle. I don't know where he was heading, but I can't say I'm sorry he's gone. He was one of the worst employees I ever had. He was always on break. He mixed up orders, and I think he might have been stealing from me. Good riddance. People like Griff, they know how to disappear when they get in too deep. You won't hear from him again anytime soon. Waste of time to even bother looking for him. There was one last thing he said to tell his sister goodbye, and to tell her he's sorry. What do you have available for purchase? More life support packs? Those are good. Grenades and whatnot. I do need some of these. Let's see. Plasma grenades, adhesive grenades, and frag grenades is what I need. Iron grenades, poison grenades. Where are my frag grenades? He didn't have frag grenades. Frag mine, there we go. Mines. Alright. I think that's about as stocked up as we're going to get here. So we will be off to the Starforge now. Let me check in with the chat. Wolf 10 was saying, have you ever pondered what if Clark's biological parents survived Krypton and lived on Earth with their son? I'm not really a big fan of the what if stories, or even, you know, like in DC Rebirth when they tried to do the whole, oh, Jor-El survived. I don't like that kind of nonsense. If it's the real true blue Jor-El and Laura, then yeah, they are good and true and iconic people, but they're not human. He needs that touch. He needs Jonathan and Martha. That's just a desperate thing. Although, as many Elseworlds, any Elseworld worth its salt would prove, he will still inevitably become the Superman we know and love. Even when Elliot S. Magan wrote, like, what if he was in, what if he gone to Mars, you know, instead? He still eventually becomes the Superman we know and love, because that's just who he is at the heart of it. Arcade Burn says, the helmet. Come to make silly comments on your game. Oh, the helmet. Professor Geek. I don't get it. Sorry, Arcade Burns. Maybe my attention's a little too divided right now. Brian Gilmartin, that reminds me of 87 Ninja Turtles cartoon, had an episode titled The Maltese Hamster. I love the 87 Ninja Turtles cartoon. That was great. Really great. As much as I don't like the idea of Grey Jedi, Jolie Bindo is the best party character in this game. He's a great character. I do like him. Yeah, I remember that, Arcade Burns. They were going to make Bastila Nomi Sunrider's daughter, but they couldn't get the rights or whatever, which is silly, right? It's all Star Wars, but between Dark Horse doing the comics at the time and BioWare doing the game. Alright, I am going to go ahead and save first before I go to the system. There we go. Starforge system, let's go. Oh, Wolf Tenny's quoting Luke Skywalker. Okay, yeah, sorry. Again, my attention divided. Alright, don't have to fight any ships right now. Do love that Ebon Hawk. This is what's going on with Bastila.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You are a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words. But I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
So she's clearly got some stuff to work through there. Gotta hurry up as quick as we can and save her. That's the, I remember the first time I played through this, I was like, oh, gotta get there, gotta get there. Starforge is a pretty... In some ways, it's more dangerous than the Death Star. Not only is it capable of destroying planets, it also creates ships and weapons.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
I'm on it. Got lots of practice lately, that's for sure. Yeah, I got it, Arcade Burns, after Wolftime Media cued me in there. Yeah, I don't know, unless he's torturing her to kind of break her down a little bit, but the real temptation comes later. 2. Oh, that should have had you there. Alright, make your little run. Nailed it. 2 more. 1 more. No, 2 more. They hide from me in the radar there. 1 more. Where are you? Oh, come on. Nailed it. Oh, Timmy, again, envious of your sharpshooting skills. I never knew I was good. I thought that was kind of bad.
All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
I'm trying to remember. We went to a planet? I can't remember. I mix up. That's right. Oh, I totally forgot. Totally forgot about the Rakata homeworld. That's right. I mix up the this game with KOTOR 2. So yeah, it might be a while before we. I forgot about this whole thing. We have to get through this planet before we actually make it onto the Starforge itself. So who knows? I mean, we might still be doing this one day.
Rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers.
Harsh
We're lucky
mission.
we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The KOTOR's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
That disruptor field could wipe out the entire Republic fleet.
You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection against the disruptor field. We have to find a way to disable it, or the Republic will be slaughtered.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
You all seem to be forgetting about Bastila.
We haven't forgotten about her, but we can't do her much good stuck down here. We have to help ourselves before we can help her.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him, and the Sith will be invincible.
Bastila would never turn to the dark side.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Light side points gained for my response to Jolie there. Alright, so I'll take Jolie and Gianni with me. Jedi. And I'll go ahead and save. Oh, unless it's just like watching Duck Hunt. Yeah. Verify fortitude, adrenal. thought there was one. What's this? That's right, I already got immunity there, so, well, let me see. Teens, Constitution, 4, no. Alright. Save the game. Optimidius is because by the time I've wiped them out, I'd have 40% of hull left, or 20%. I remembered that was the case the first time I played through. Yeah, these are the descendants of the Rakatan Empire. You have defeated the murderous animals. We thank you, humans, for saving us. No problem. If your arrival had not been so fortuitously timed, we would have been in great danger. We thank you again for saving us. What are you doing here? We had crashed here when our mining survey vessel encountered some strange sort of energy field. It disrupted our engine and power system and forced us to make a crash landing on this world. Our ship sank far out to sea, but a handful of us were able to make it to this island. More than you see here, though. Where are the rest of your companions? Many have been killed at the hands of the locals. A few tried to swim to one of the closer islands, but we have not heard from them in many days. One of the 10 of us who remained here, we too are the only remaining survivors. The native creatures killed the others? They attack any that come across. They are barbaric savages who feast upon bodies of the dead. The only beings who crash here that can hold them off are the Mandalorians, and we dare not go near them. We know of their depredations too well. There are Mandalorians here? Yes, there are, more than you might think, although that may just be because they aren't killed as easily as we are. With their weapons, they raid and kill other survivors and can fight off the natives as well. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking shield that hides them until they strike. Where are they? They are north of here by a large temple structure. We dare not approach it, for they will surely kill us. But we cannot delay here much longer. The longer we stay, the more likely either the Mandalorians or the natives will find us and kill us. Why don't you try to get one of the other islands? I believe that would be the best choice. The others have not returned, but it may not be because they could find no way to. It would be worth the risk, rather than to stay here and face certain death. I thank you one last time, human, for saving us. We shall remember you and hope that you shall escape. You will tell the Republic of those of us stranded here. I forgot that the Mandalorians were on the island. I might go grab Canderous and let him be a part of this expedition. Just to see if there's any extra story points and whatnot there, since Canderous is with us. Do need to level him up, though, since I haven't played him in a bit. Let's see. Sorry guys, just have to get him all leveled up here. Takes a few. Alright. Now to get him geared up. What do I have him using? Mandalorian assault rifle. We'll keep him on a blaster for right now. If I think he'd be better with melee weapons, we'll try that. But otherwise, we'll keep him that.
Sure.
All right, let's do this. Who else popped in here that I haven't welcomed yet? Akansha J. Saul, welcome. So 4007. Magnino Alex 2. Rakata, here we come. Yeah, Rakata. Pretty cool. Am I excited for the Superman 78 comic book? Absolutely. Definitely. Very excited about that. And the Batman 89 comic book, even though it's not going to be, you know, I'm not as excited about that as I am the Superman comic book, because the Superman 78 is the true iconic Superman, you know, but the Batman 79 or 89 comic book, that would be interesting. I really enjoy the 89, even though it's got some issues here and there. Hey, I get to level up too here. Nice. Oops, don't do that. Okay. Level up. Powers. These are dark side powers. I want those. Shields the force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic particle. Alright, gotta decide on one of these. Burst of speed. Restricted by armor, but that'll help. Alright. Check my map. Let me see, let me go back down. Oh, let me see if there's anything to be looted here. No. Alright. I don't think there was anything else down there around the ship. I just want to make sure I cover all that area because the map's doing that weird. You know, I'm just discovering the territory, so part of it's shaded. Yeah, well, then the Mandos are annoying here, tough son of a guns. But I've never played with Canderous in my party, so I want to see if he'll have any dialogue with them or help along the way. I might have to switch him out, you know, at some point. Or those Gizkas. Ah, that's right. There is something to loot over there. I knew there was something here on the beach. All right. That'll do that. Alright, I'm gonna go this way first. I can't remember exactly what is on every part of the island here. North Beach. Wolf Tamidi says, short answer, nope, he don't. He doesn't help. Okay, well, there's got to be some cool story elements, or like at least some dialogue prompts or something from him. If I don't see anything like that happening, I'll just go back to Jolie, especially if people are starting to kick my butt and I need another Jedi. Stay your weapons, interloper. We are not here for battle or blood. We bring you an invitation from the one great champion of the Rakata. Rakata? The one? What are you talking about?
Hold on a second. You understood these goggle-eyed freaks? You must have come to this planet and learned the language back before the Jedi messed up your mind. Back when you were still Revan.
You have used strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding parties, interloper. You have bathed in the blood of fierce Rakatan warriors. Your power and skill in battle has impressed the One. He wishes an audience with you, a great honor. Come with us. Now we will take you to him. Who is the One? What's going on here? The One is the leader of our tribe, the great champion of the Rakata. He has feasted on the flesh of many foes. Come with us and we will take you to him now. Okay, take me to the One. And I remember... So there are two factions on the island of these Rakatans that are descended from the great Rakatan Empire. And they're at conflict with each other. Hope I don't make any of the wrong choices here. Revan, somehow I knew we would meet again. Even when you vanished, I knew you would not forget the vow you swore to me. And when my scouts told me of a great warrior from the sky slaughtering our raiding parties with mysterious powers and magics, I knew you had at last returned. I'm not Revan anymore. That part of me is gone. I'm Odin Skyfighter now. Your words are confusing. I recognize you. You are the one called Revan. You are the one who came here before. You and Malik, the one who served you. You promised to slay our enemy in exchange for our aid. You swore to destroy the elders and bring us their secrets. Are you saying this means nothing to you now? My mind was destroyed. My memories were lost. I believe you, Revan. I sense there is something different about you. Something that has changed. You are not the same as you were before. Yet the power of magic, what you call the Force, is still within you. You can still destroy the elders and fulfill your vow. What was this vow exactly? You vowed to kill the elders and bring us the secret knowledge they protect. In exchange, we promised to use this knowledge to help you enter the Temple of the Ancients. When you vanished, we thought you had forgotten us, or been killed by the elders. Now that you have returned, our alliance still holds. Destroy the elders and we will help you. Temple of the Ancients. I still don't remember anything. I suppose that if what you say is true, that you cannot remember when you were last here, then you must have many questions. Very well, Revan. I will help you to understand, and then we will destroy the elders' tribe and fulfill the oath you swore to us long ago. You should probably start with the last time I was here. You arrived with Malik, your servant, 3 of your galactic standard years ago. My scouts saw your skyship plummet to the earth, and they went to look at the crash site. They tried to take you prisoner, but you unleashed your magic, what you call the Force, upon them. Seeing your power, they bowed before you and brought you here to me. You used your power to rip the Rakata language from my mind, even as you drove Basic into our skulls so we could help you in your quest to find something called the Star Forge. But the answer you sought lay within the Temple of the Ancients, and we could not help you enter the temple. The Elders alone hold its secrets, guarding them with their very lives. You say my ship crashed. Was it because of the disruptor field? I know nothing of this disruptor field, but throughout the history of our tribe, ships have fallen from the sky. It has always been this way, though in recent generations it has become more frequent. We have little understanding of such magic to make metal fly, but my scouts rush to take whatever we can carry from the crash sites in the hopes we may one day unlock these secrets. This was how we acquired our Rancor war beast. Several very young specimens were recovered from a crashed vessel. We raised them to adulthood, training and breeding them to be loyal beasts of war. Excuse me. I need parts to repair my ship. That I cannot help you with, although we have recovered many strange devices from the skyships that crashed to the Earth. Their use is a mystery to us. As a show of good faith, I will allow you to search the stores of our tribe and take whatever you find. In exchange, I know you will destroy the Elders and bring the secrets they guard back to me. Tell me about the Temple of the Ancients. There is little I can tell you about the temple. I know the secrets of our ancestors are contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. When last you were here, you and Malik sought to enter the temple. You sought ancient knowledge and a way to escape this world within its stone walls. But only the Elders know how to bypass the barrier that surrounds it. Destroy them and bring back their secrets to us, and we will help you enter the temple. That was our agreement. Tell me more about the Elders. The Elders guard the ancient secrets within the compound, is the knowledge of power and magic, including the knowledge of how to enter the temple itself. I have lost many warriors storming the gates of their compound, but they use weapons of light and fire against us. And not even our war beasts are strong enough to breach their defenses. Sometimes we can capture an Elder when they venture forth from the compound, and we have learned something about them. That is how we know they guard the ancient secrets. But no matter what tortures we inflict upon them, they will not reveal their secrets to us. They fear the knowledge they themselves guard, and they will never willingly surrender it to us. Forget it. I'll never help you against the Elders. What do you say here? I don't want to go killing the Elders, but I don't want to provoke him either. Let me try this. Forget it. I'll never help you against the Elders. You refuse to help us? Is that why you returned, Revan, to tell us you have broken your vow? No one defies the will of the One, Revan, not even you. My war beast will destroy you, and the tribe will feast on your bones. Wow, Juhani died. Interesting.
What?
Yes.
Yes?
Your wish?
Sure.
Checking with the chat here for a second. It's lines for those Rankers babies I just saw. Yeah, young Rankers. Owen Lister. Samuel Proctor says, it's lines like those that confuse me when reading the Revan novel. I'm no longer Revan. I'm insert name here. Then he still called himself Revan in the book. Yeah, no, by the time the Revan novel comes around, he's finally he's going to realize after that, but he uses the name Revan again because he was Revan the Great defender of the Republic, before he went to the dark side. So he does use the name Revan again by that point, which is why I love the character of Revan. Sam Proch says, even when he also was called Revan before he turned to the dark side. Yeah, exactly. Sam Proch says, have you seen the YouTube fan videos of the remastered KOTOR miniseries? I think so, if I know what you're talking about there, I think. But I am going to have to take a quick professor break and run to the little professor's room. Let me check the time. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. I'll be back. I might... No, I'm not going to put the broccoli on the steamer quite yet. At some point later, I'm going to take a break and put some broccoli in the steamer because I'm going to have that for a late dinner here in a bit. But give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry, turn the mic off before I was done talking. Let me go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I also brought, just to show it off, since we're talking about how awesome Revan is, My I think I've showed it before on my channel, but for those who haven't seen it, my Jedi Knight Revan action figure. I need to get the Darth Revan action figure too, but love that. I really want to get as many of the characters and figurines as I can from Knights of the Old Republic, but I want the Bastila one, but the Bastila one just looks so ugly. Like, they just did not do her face. I've talked about this before. You know, on the game, she kind of has like one wisp of her bang kind of goes around her forehead. So they tried to recreate that on the action figure, but it ends up looking like she has a comb over, like she's bald or something. It's really bizarre. But anyway. Alright, so we have got to go find these stores that the guy is talking about, which is somewhere around here. These are the Rancor pits. Just exploring some of these areas here. Who's fighting? Where is that happening? Oh, alright. Nice stems. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Is it gonna happen or no? Oh. What are you doing? Alright, I just did something there. Wookiee Warblade. Be pretty sweet to give to Zabar or even Canderous. Nice sweet loot here. Right. So I think there was something in one of these Rancor pits to loot as well. Samuel Proctor says, "Does that light side Revan figure have a red lightsaber, or is it just the camera play?" No, it's the violet lightsaber, the usual violet one. You have saved me from the savages and their war beasts. Who are you? I am one of the elders of the remaining tribe of Rakata on this island. The tribe you have fought attempted to destroy us and seize our secrets to gain access to the temple of the ancients. Thus far, they have failed. Do you know anything about the disruptor field around this world? The field? You should speak with the council of our tribe. They may be able to help you for what you have done for me. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council what you have done. Alright, so that's that lever I was pulling. Oh, Brian Gilmartin taking off. I see you, Brian Gilmartin, if you're still around. Good to have you in here. Alright, that's that. Just make sure I actually... There it is. I knew there was something in here to loot. Ship parts. That's right. So I got ship parts there. That'll help with the repairs on the Ebon Hawk. Can't remember if I need to find more of them or if that's the only one. Alright, that's all. Bam. Making her way out. Alright. Anything there to loot? Nope. Checking through all the rooms there to see if there's anything else to.
Yeah?
For the order!
Your wish?
Yes?
Alright. Hey, nope, that's all there. Okay, keep trucking. Owen Lister says you're going to head off to bed soon as well. See you, Owen Lister. Yeah, I totally forgot about this planet, which is going to be a little bit more exploration and stuff like that, so it very well might be that that we don't finish up Knights of the Old Republic until Monday. But, you know, either way, we'll just keep going Knights of the Old Republic until we're done, and then we'll move right into Knights of the Old Republic 2. So, you know, for as long as Sound Engraver, my dear Sound Engraver's taking her hiatus there, we'll just keep Monday nights warm for her by doing game streams this summer. Lots of stems, that's good. I'll probably need them all to fight Lord Darth Malak. Right, that's that way, so I'm gonna make sure I've looted everything in here there is to loot. Yeah, Gigawatt. Usually I keep Juani and Jolie with me at this point because the two Jedi. But since there are Mandalorians on the island here, I decided to make Canderous one of my party, just to see if there are any dialogue prompts or anything like that that happen with him and the Mandalorians once we get there. Probably won't be, and I'll probably just go back to Jolie and Juani. But you know, just trying it out. So I do have a new video ready to go and upload as soon as I'm done with this stream tonight. It'll be I cut out parts of my live stream from Friday. Specifically, the first one that's going to be uploaded tonight is about the attack on the hero's journey that we're seeing in media today. And then the next one will be I've got another Batman inspirational hero one that's going to come at some point. But I have two-parter for the attack on the American monarchy. So I got lots of videos to be dropping the next couple days. I don't know if there's going to be a live stream tomorrow night. I don't know. I'll check in with RJ from 4th Age. It might be too short notice because I haven't spoken to him in a little while since he got back on his trip, but we're trying to make that happen because he's kind of next in line there. But I might just do some schoolwork and drop a recorded video. Let's double check I'm not missing anything loot-wise. I don't think so. Samuel Proctor says, I'm working on a funny comic page based on last week's stream coming to the MeWe group soon. Cool. Excellent. Last week's stream, you mean the Friday night stream or the game stream that I did? Or one of your streams? There were a lot of streams last week. Which one do you mean? Agent Snickers, welcome. Says, I like seeing these Rakata as crazy mutants on Tython. In the yeah, you're right. In the Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO, yeah. Yeah, I need to get back to that. I only have like a little bit of Assault left to play through before I'm finished.
Jedi. Your wish?
Sure.
Alright. Now, to go to the other side of the island, where eventually we'll find the Temple Elders, but also the Mandalorians at some point. Temple Exterior. Oh, the game stream, you mean, Samuel Proctor? What happened last time on the game stream? Oh, was it, yeah, because we did the big reveal then, right? We did the big reveal, with, Revan and all that. Stop getting right in the middle of everybody there. There's Canderous. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to switch back to Joey. I just want to at least get to the Mandalorians to see if there are any dialogue, you know, things going on there. Come on, Canderous.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, sure.
Your wish?
Well, sure.
Alright. All healed up there. More of those ugly beasts over there. Let me check what's going on up here. Alright, so that's over to the beach, I think, where the Mandalorians might be. Are they like they're in the stealth fields. I think they kind of appear out of nowhere sometimes. Yeah, like right here maybe. There they are. Alright, we found the Mandos. Let's see at this point if there's anything.
Your wish?
Yeah? What?
Your wish?
Yeah? What?
Alright. I think I'm going a little out of order here because I think...
How may I be of assistance?
Oh no, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Of course.
I think we were supposed to kill the Mandalorians for somebody, or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter though, because when we get to that part of the story, we'll just tell them we already killed him. Alright. Let's see. Melissa Harris, we never got a third KOTOR because of it. Oh, couldn't get... What were you talking about there, Gigawatt? Yeah, instead of a third KOTOR, we got the MMO. Couldn't get into the MMO because of what they did to Revan and the Exiles characters. I didn't like that either so much. I mean, it's an interesting premise. But the thing is, if Disney hadn't taken over and squashed the EU, because of the way they left that, we could have gotten more stories from Revan and Mitra Surik, you know, the Exile. It would have been great, you know, but never again, you know, unless they work it into the SWTOR again. I don't know. Melissa Harris says, "Where's Luke? A gate to drop Rancor's heads when you need him." Yeah, there you go. Archie Burns says, "I remember a post on another Facebook group asking on advice to do a kids-based hero's journey track for a con focusing on mythology. Some helpful advice, but also, you mean SGW? HJIS, sexist garbage, or I don't know what you mean there. Yeah, I'm sure that it did. Yeah, Son of Graver, love Odin's new outfit armor. Yeah, I can't decide if it's actually more protective than the other or not. I'm just giving it a try, but it does look sleeker. I like it. Yeah. I agree. Let's go ahead and take out these Rancors. I still love in the Dawn of the Jedi comics, Shea Koda, one of the Jedi, has genetically engineered a Rancor to have wings, and it's pretty flippin' awesome. She names it Butch. It's a her, actually. She names her Butch, and it's pretty sweet. Butch the Flying Rancor Beast. You can do a Google search for it, Dawn of the Jedi comics Rancor or whatever, you'll see it. It's pretty sweet. See if there's anything else over here. Don't think there is, but okay. Before I go into the temple, I don't know if I can even go into the temple here. I think you have to go back the other way, kind of curving around like we didn't explore yet. And that's where the elders are, because I think the temple is just, you can't... Yeah, see, it's got that shimmer there. It won't let you enter there. There's a powerful energy shield that prevents you from passing. Yeah, so we have to keep going down here. Arcade Burns says, "I had no idea why people start bigoteering the hero's journey. I guess they love watching characters being handed everything from a convenient DoorDash." Convenient DoorDash, yeah, exactly. Sam Proctor says, "Ah, yes, pre-Filoni Disney Mandalorians, back when they were consistent." Exactly, exactly. Pre-Filoni Mandalorians, amen. I like the Mandalorians in the Clone Wars, you know, early seasons. I like the concept of them, the back and forth there, but the Mandalorian show, I don't know. I haven't followed even in season 2 yet because I just don't support it, but. So, what is there around here to... There you go. Ship parts. And a mine. Whatevs. Alright, so I got 2 ship parts. I think there's got to be at least 3 that we need. Maybe 4, I don't know. Alright, just making sure I'm not missing any turns around here. Move, Canderous. I think, if I'm correct, that was it for the Mandalorians. I think. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Actually, those of you who played the game before, do you remember, was that it for the Mandalorians on the island, or do I run into them again? Because if I don't run into them again, I'm ready to just switch out Canderous for Jolie. Be better fighting.
Didn't work.
Alright, I do have some level up to give here. She's a single-bladed. Use of single one-handed weapons grants. Yeah, need that. Good. Dark side powers.
Sure.
Alright, chicken here. Hero's journey is sexist, I know, that's what they say. Samuel Proctor. Even the Clone Wars Mandalorians contradicted the established EU Mandos. They were a multi-species clans of warriors. They had no government, and they were not peaceful in the Clone Wars. I can't speak to that yet because I haven't read the EU during the Clone Wars, so can't really say which is better or not. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably the Star Wars EU is better, but I do know that it's kind of a weird thing they did, because in the Clone Wars, Filoni didn't worry about matching up to the EU. Always said he was going to fix it, and they did. As a result, the EU that came after it, as I said last time, we've already talked about this, started acknowledging the Clone Wars, so it's a little bit of continuity issues, but I haven't read it myself yet, so I can't speak specifically to it. Alright, I'm going to try to return to the Ebon Hawk, because I don't think we run into any more Mandos here, so I'm going to return to the Ebon Hawk. Yeah, okay, so I'll be able to fast travel back here. So I'll just return to the Ebon Hawk, switch out Canderous for Jolie, probably get to upgrade him as well a bit, and then continue into the temple there to meet the temple elders. With these ship parts, you may be able to repair the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Let me go give them to Karth, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
No. Where do I... Oh, I guess am I the one that has to repair the hyperdrive? Probably. Where's the hyperdrive again? Can't go up there. That's that. In here, perhaps? Yeah, hyperdrive. Experience points received. The hyperdrive has been repaired and is functioning properly. And I get to level up again. Awesome. Let's see. Alright, so did that. There we go. There we go. RK Burn says, oh, let me update.
Your wish?
Yes?
RK Burn says, bigoteering is the term now for people who just bust out insane istophobe comments inside of actual arguments. Can't discuss hero's journey, just call it sexist. Yeah, that's true. It is true. What do I want for Jolie? Demolitions is pretty good. He is... Do I have single-handed or... I think he's a single lightsaber user. Single, that's right. We can do that. That's I don't know what I'm doing. Now I should be able to go travel back. Oh no, disabled, what? Okay.
Sure.
Well, that's not too far that I have to travel back. Usually it lets you fast travel right back. Maybe I have to go back to this point here. Transit disabled, oh well. Not a problem. Just fight some more baddies and get the level up better. Go. Hopefully all the Rancor and everything won't be there respawned again. But we shall see. Yeah, Gigawatt, I used to be there with you thinking, oh, wouldn't it be cool to redo this game with the capabilities they have now? But I'm with you right there too. I don't trust them. I do not trust them. I don't think they could do it. Anybody would do it justice, and you know, honestly, what's wrong with the game? I mean, it's turn-by-turn roleplay, which you don't have much of anymore in modern gameplay. I think it's fine. The graphics are, you know, they're dated for what they were, but they're still great. You know, I just they did, and I haven't played this yet, but they did mod it so that you could play it on mobile devices. I know that, and I've heard that it's actually pretty decent. I haven't played it on mobile though. You know, I've got the Xbox here, so that's good enough for me. So. Yeah, I just don't trust anybody. Every time I hear about them, you know, oh, they might be looking at this game again, or oh, if they're gonna do a movie, I'm like, no. What was it? There was somebody, I don't even know if it was actually a rumor or if it was just a silly meme or something like that. But Rian Johnson, you know, or no, not Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams or somebody like that, looking at the, or was it James Gunn looking at Knights of the Old Republic? It's like, don't you dare. Don't you flippin' dare. Alright, back to where we were. Let me go ahead and save, too. Just, you know, so I can do that. Yes, and I agree the game has aged incredibly well. And part 2 as well. You guys help me out, I forget. This came out in 2000. And when did part 2 come out? Was it 2002? Was it that early? But there really isn't a lot of difference, graphic-wise or gameplay-wise or anything, between Part 2 and this one. You can do some different things, you can go different places in the ship and so forth. But it's not a lot of difference. You are not Rakata. What is your business here, Offworlder? I seek the Star Forge. You are Revan. The Council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Enter I shall. Elder Settlement. Alright. We of the Elder Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? I spoke to you once before. What did I want? Is this some type of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. You claimed to be seeking a way to destroy the Star Forge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Star Forge upon an unsuspecting galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more, and once more we ask you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I'm sorry, I have no memory of our last meeting. Do you think we are fools, Revan? Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us the last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed. All my memories were lost. It changed me. I am not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true you have lost your memories, then perhaps you have changed. But how are we to know this is not some trick, Revan? Persuade. I rescued one of your tribe from the One. That part of me was written as dead. I now regret the mistakes of my past. I want to make amends. I rescue one of your tribe from the One. Yes, your actions seem to show you to be an ally of our cause, but how can we be certain the rescue was not just an attempt to win our trust so that you can exploit us? We must discuss this in greater detail. We must have some privacy, Revan. We will return when our deliberations are done. That walk. It's sort of out-jointed, double-jointed ankle. Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the One at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows you have truly changed since your last visit here. The Council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Star Forge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That was why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you, Revan. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake, and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils. When you are ready, Revan, we will be able to take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone. And the tradition followed by the Rakatan ancestors for our past 1,000 generations. Why do I have to go in alone? When you were last here, we broke the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Star Forge this time, but the lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you alone may enter. When I am ready, I will go to the temple alone. Then it is done. You have only to let us know when you are ready to enter the temple. I want to ask some questions. We will tell you what we can, Revan. I have questions about your tribe, your history, the temple. You should speak to Osara, the Keeper of History. He is located near the Great Computer on the far side of our enclave, but I will do my best to answer your questions. Tell me about your tribe. We are the Elders. Our ancestors were the priests of the Infinite Empire, the guardians of the temple, and the keepers of technology. After the warlords unleashed their weapons of mass destruction and devastated the world, our ancestors knew we could never allow such technology to be used again. We sealed the knowledge of destruction within the temple, and for the past 1,000 generations we have kept vigil here, ensuring the knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands. If you wish to know more about this, you should speak to Osara, the Keeper of History. I have more questions about your history. I want to learn more about the history of the Rakata Empire. Our history is a long one, but it is also one filled with bloodshed and sorrow. Once the Rakata ruled all known galaxy, but our empire was destroyed by our own corruption. If you wish to know more about this, you should speak to Osara, the Keeper of History. I have more questions about your history. What do you know about the Rakata here? There is only one other group of Rakata on the island, the Tribe of the One. They would slaughter us if they could hope to unlock the secrets hidden away in the temple. Have you tried reasoning with the One? When the One first arrived on the island, we sent emissaries under a flag of truce to try and negotiate with his tribe, but all our envoys were brutally slaughtered. We do have the technology to destroy the One and his followers, but if we kill them all, then we will only prove that we have learned nothing over the past 20,000 years. The One is mad with power. We choose not to fight him, so our only course of action is to stay here in isolation where we are safe, just as we have done for the past 20,000 years. If you wish to know more about this, you should speak to Osara, the Keeper of History. Yeah. Just trying to go through all of the... what do you know about the Temple of the Ancients? The temple is a sacred place, but also a place of great danger. Within its walls, the terrible secrets of our ancestors have been locked away. We ourselves can no longer enter the temple, Revan, but we do have the power of the Force. We do not have the power of the Force, but you can enter without our help. Okay. One more history question. Can you tell me about the Starforge? The Starforge is a blight upon our world, an orbiting symbol of the failures and horrors of our past. We have searched for a way to destroy it, and now you finally have given us that chance. Do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Starforge. A great generator within the Temple of the Ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. Alright, I'll be back when I'm ready to enter the temple. As you wish. Come speak to us when you are ready to enter the temple, and we will lower the shield for you. Alright. Alright, that was a bit long, but go through here. Archieburn says BioWare's engine was very bug-ridden and took a long time to get made. When the game was hit and Obsidian was hired to do Part 2. Oh, a different people did Part 2. I did not know that. But the engine slowed development. I did not know that. Centarify, yeah, see you. Great to hang out there with you. Archieburn says this is why KOTOR 2 is a mess. Obsidian tried to make something neat, but I don't think it's a mess. Or maybe, you know, if you remember, I know the ending was rushed and they didn't really do you know, the story ends nicely, but, you know, we could have had a nice, good flourish, you know, definitely, from the ending. I agree with that. Looks like my dear Sound Engraver and Samuel Proctor talking about the Clone Wars. Here's the thing about the Clone Wars EU. Like I said, I haven't read the EU's version of the Clone Wars. Now, when I do read it, I don't know, have you read it all, Samuel Proctor? Have you read all the EU Clone Wars? See, the thing is, when I do read it, I might be blown away and say this is so much better than Filoni's Clone Wars series. But even if I do, I can't deny that the Clone Wars seasons 1 through 5 are really well written. It's a well written story. Now, even if I end up liking what the books did better, I still can't write off the pre-Disney Clone Wars series like I can Disney's continuity, because it's well done, you know, and I can't even just utterly deny it and ignore it because the EU coming after it does make use of it and stuff. So it's you know, it's kind of a weird thing, you know, to deal with the continuity there. But I look forward to reading it. I do look forward to reading, because I've heard really great things about the EU's pre-Filoni Clone Wars stuff. So it'll be good. I've got a lot of it already, actually. So it'll be fun. See what I can loot here. Oh, good. Adhesive grenades. Alright, that's it there. Oh, more over here. Alright, I want to go find that Osara guy to find out more about the Rakatans' history. And I think... unless I'm misremembering, I think there's something, some quest or something like that too here. That's an elder. That's an elder. Is that? Yep, there's Keeper Osara. Greetings once again, Revan. I am glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the council said. Who are you? My name is Osara. I am Keeper of History of the Elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but still I had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. I wish I could remember, but I don't. Sorry. There is no need to apologize. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again. Actually, I do have a few questions for you. Yes, of course, although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did go through the history of the Rakata at some length the last time you were here. I will do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about? Tell me about the beginnings of the Rakata Empire. Long ago, we Rakata were a great spacefaring people. Our ships combined technology and the power of the Force, and we were able to pilot them into the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own. But instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. Back then, we could still command the Force. That combined with our advanced technology made our march for conquest irresistible. Soon the Infinite Empire stretched across the entire galaxy. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some believe we have used the Force for so long that we evolved biologically and became immune to its effects. In any case, we once lost our sensitivity to the Force. Our empire began to fracture. We had to revert to more conventional space travel using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. How did the Rakata Empire collapse? Long ago, the Rakata ruled all the known galaxy. All the species bowed to us, but we were corrupt people, and in our fall from glory, there were terrible lessons that must be learned. The Infinite Empire was built on slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. War, plague, and slave rebellion forced us to retreat back here to our hidden homeworld. Here, conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Terrible weapons of mass destruction were unleashed, driving most of the Rakata far beneath the earth for shelter. The devastation ravaged the world. Our people were scattered, our cities leveled, our very existence of all erased. The glory of the Infinite Empire is now nothing but dust and bones. In the past few thousand years, small brands of Rakata have begun to return to the surface, but they are primitive and superstitious creatures. Only we elders remember anything the true past. I want to ask you about something else. How did the Rakata Empire collapse? I just asked him that, didn't I? Tell me about the tribe of the Empire, of the Elders. We Elders are descendants of the holy priest caste of the Infinite Empire, survivors of the terrible weapons unleashed by the warlords during the final collapse of the Empire. Inside the Temple of the Ancients, our ancestors were safe from the devastation that forced the other Rakata to flee underground. We emerged from the temple to find an empty and ruined land. At last we understood the terrible power of our technology. To ensure it could never be unleashed upon us again, we sealed the ancient knowledge within the temple. I want to ask you about something else. What do you know about the other Rakata tribes here? We just asked about that. What do you know about the Temple of the Ancients? Can you tell me about the Starforge? Much of our knowledge of the Starforge is lost. It was built during the height of the Infinite Empire long ago. All we know now is that it casts a terrible shadow across our world. We Elders have longed to destroy the Starforge for many generations, to cleanse ourselves of its evil presence, but we have neither the knowledge nor the capability. When you and Malik last came here, we saw you as saviors. We let you into the temple so you could destroy the Starforge, but instead you harnessed its dark power for yourselves. You awakened a dormant evil. Your fleet helped spread the corruption of the Starforge through the galaxy, and now you return as our last hope to stop what you once started. Do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash? The disruptor field is one of the ancient defenses of the Starforge. A great generator within the Temple of the Ancients fuels it. You will have to enter the temple to disable it. Alright, I think, is that it? The Elders... Sorry. I have to go now. Yes, of course. You have much to do and little enough time to do it, but if you have ever had questions of me, I will be happy to try and answer them. I think we got all we needed from him. Got some experience points. The computer room. The cotton computer. User verification. User species. Non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I do serve the Rakata. How else would I know their language? Success. Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Rakata. Notice, further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients, downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding Temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and downloaded into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. I am looking for secrets of the ancient Rakata. Tell me about the Starforge. How can I shut off the disruptor field around this planet? The disruptor field is controlled by a generator within the Temple of the Ancients. Once inside the temple, the disruptor field and the energy bearer around the temple can both be deactivated. Well, I knew that. You're not telling me anything I don't know. I want to ask you something else. Secrets in here. Tell me about the Starforge. No information on Starforge detected. Information may be recorded in the databanks within the Temple of the Ancients. Alright. Alright. What's going on here? I don't see anybody tagging me in the chat. So, oh, look at a few people. Wolftime Media said, get ready for a lot of brutality. You mean in the Starforge there? Sound Engraver says, well written and has the heart of Star Wars like the EU. I agree. Arcade Burns says an entire planet was removed, quest lines and character skills gone, and KOTOR 2 crashed a lot. Do you mean in KOTOR 2 they actually had written entire planets? Oh, an entire planet they had written for the game, but because the new company didn't know what they were doing, okay, I got you. Now, crashed a lot. I mean, I'm playing it on the Xbox version, so I don't have to face that issue there. But I agree, I understand that it would have happened back then, definitely. Yeah, I know that the general consensus is that KOTOR 2 dropped the ball. But apparently there's now I can't do this because I'm playing on Xbox and not computer. But I've heard that there's a mod you can download so that you can actually fill in a lot of the gaps of KOTOR 2. Have you done that? Are you I imagine you're a computer player there, Arcade Burns. So yeah, I've heard that there's a mod or some sort of thing that you can download that actually fills in some of the gaps and opens up some of the doors in the software that was previously shut off. Okay. Just going through and checking everything before we go back and tell them we're ready to enter the temple. Probably save one more time too before we do. Alright, here we go. Save the game. Wolftime Media, the Clone Wars comics are a good story, but there's a lot of brutality because war, huh? Oh, the brutality in the Clone Wars, yeah. I actually have some of the Clone Wars comics too. I haven't read them yet, but because I'm going as much in order as I can. But you have returned, Revan. Are you ready to enter the temple now? I want to enter the temple now. The time has come for you to atone for your past crimes, Revan, but the task ahead will be difficult. Those you call Dark Jedi, followers of your old apprentice, now dwell within the temple. There's Dark Jedi inside the temple? How did they get in there? The last time you and Malik entered the temple, you must have found the controls to raise and lower the shields. Those inside can lower the barrier to allow the Force users to enter and exit the temple. But they will not be able to prevent us from using the ritual to gain access. Once inside, however, we can do nothing to help you. Go to the temple now. We will meet you there once the ritual has been prepared. Remember, in accordance with the ancient Rakatan tradition, you must enter the temple alone. Alright. I think it gives you the option to actually enter it alone or not, but I think being a light side, honorable person, I'll have to go alone. So 4007 says, I haven't actually played too far into KOTOR 2, but indeed there is a mod that finished the unfinished content. Yeah, that's the bummer of not playing on computer. And I know people are like, oh, you need to get over it and play on computer. I've tried it. It's like you have to know a lot more about computers than I do to really make it all work. When I first was going to play the KOTOR 1 here, before I realized I could just buy it on the Xbox. I realized like, oh, do this, do this. Oh, well, all you need to do is download this patch and then go into the such and such and play it over there. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Just not a computer person. Plus, I like the interface of consoles. You know, I mean, I play Star Wars, the Old Republic, the MMO. I play that on my computer, so I can do it if it's, you know, pretty user friendly and I don't have to like be a freaking programmer just to download things and all the mods and stuff. But I just prefer consoles for the interface and controls and stuff. I'm one of those. I know that's one of my losing geek points for that, and whenever rare occasion that I do watch an anime, I watch dubs and not subs. Alright. Ancient traditions state you must enter the temple alone. I will not perform the ritual if others are with you. Oh, so I have to like leave them at the ship, I guess. Alright.
Your wish?
Yes?
Well, I guess I have to leave you guys back at the Ebon Hawk. Arkyburn says, yes, and KOTOR 2 crashed on me often when I played it on Xbox. Oh, really? Even on Xbox? Played the series first on Xbox before I got my gaming PCs, and the fan patches are refreshing. Not Xbox One, where you download it. I see what you mean, the original Xbox. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gigawatt said, it can get complicated if you're not used to modding. Yeah. You know, too, it's like, I'm at the age, I'm 41 now. I remember being, able, like, if I really wanted to just learn something, I remember being able to do it. I remember being at that point where I could just kind of, well, if I just spend enough time on something, I can kind of figure it out. I can't do that anymore. Not because, like, my brain doesn't work or anything, but just because I've got so much I've got, you know, part of my brain geared toward being a dad, part of my brain geared toward, you know, my master's in theology, working on that, the work I do and all this kind of stuff, all these specializations and stuff, so it's just, I just can't do that anymore.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got
I'm actually working on a project, she doesn't know about it yet, but Sound Engraver's going to hear about it now, but I'm working on a project for her, which she doesn't know about it, it'll be a surprise. But there's an element of it that needed something other specialty kind of thing that I didn't have, and I was like, I could just learn that. And I'm like, nope, I can't learn that. I'll just have to outsource that. But she'll find out about that much later. Or later. Alright, let me see if it'll let me transit. It will let me transit back. Cool. Are you sure you wish to transit back to your previous location? Yes, I do. Okay. So 4007, or Tone Lover. Welcome, Tone Lover. Didn't see you here if you've been here. I only watch dubs also. I prefer to never watch a sub if I can help it. Yeah, I don't like reading. I mean, yeah, if it's a foreign film or something, if I have to, I will, but no, they're voice acting. I can, you know, especially for animated, I can do that. It's fine. Speak with our guide if you wish to perform. Where's the guide? There he is, okay. So 4007 said, computers are complex. I always hesitate to install mods, but I work with files, so I know how to backdrop files copy. Most mods explain how to install them, though. Alright, I will begin the ritual. Take a few moments. Arkyburn says, you're in luck. The GOG.com versions has the patch pre-installed into the game. Oh, interesting. Wait, someone is coming.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
What are you doing here?
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malak himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
No other can go with you into the temple. You must enter alone. That is the way of our ancient ritual. Jolie, you can't come. The Rakata won't allow it.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple.
going in alone after all. Lower the shields. Continue the ritual.
Motorauto.
No, you must enter the temple alone. I will not lower the
I don't know what he
shields.
said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
Persuade. I cannot destroy the Starforge alone. They must come with me into the temple. I believe you. The elders have said you wish to destroy the Starforge and end the terrible legacy of our ancestors. If you need help to do this, I will not stand in your way. I will resume the ritual
I
now.
get the feeling this is going to take a while. Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
I forgot how that played out. I remember last time having my team with me, but I know I wouldn't have been like rude to the ancient elders there either. So. Let's go. Samuel Proctor, what? I don't like reading. Professor Geek. Oh, the subs.
Preparations are nearly complete. Every day the Starforge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Starforge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander.
Oh, there he is without the prosthetic.
Is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malik.
Ugh, that's disturbing. I forgot about that. I also remember there's what's the character in KOTOR 2? The female Jedi with the bandage wrapped around her eyes. There's one at one point in the comics you actually get to see her without that bandage, and it's you know, for as attractive as a character as they designed her, you want to keep that bandage on her. Massive door.
No problem. It didn't work.
Taking quotes out of context. Brain doesn't work. You guys are quoting me all over the place. My brain doesn't work. I don't like reading. Now I sound like my sister. You're reading.
No problem. Didn't work.
Oh, I forgot that it would have been nice to have somebody with security skill in here. Sounded great for Jolie. Yeah, Jolie is awesome. He's pretty cool. Love that destroyed droid power. That is sweet. Now it's a bit of a huge maze, all the rooms in this temple. I get the need for dubbing. You can focus on the art and symbolism of the story. Yeah, if it's a visual storytelling medium, I don't want to be stuck reading the what I should be understanding from the language, you know, in terms of the way it was originally designed to be consumed. But I know that some people, boy, how dare you? How dare you do subs over dubs? I have been raked over the coals before in the past. Let me check the time here. Yikes, it's midnight. Let me pause just for a second. Let me go throw my broccoli in the steamer. So I'll have that ready, and then I'll come back and we'll explore the temple just a little bit more. But I will be right back. Alright, that'll take a little while because I like it nice and mushy. Visa Mar, that's right, Wolf10. Yeah, thank you, Visa Mar. Yeah. Yeah, not Kreia or the Handmaiden, but Visa Mar, yeah. Soundagraver says that was freaky music with that reveal. Which reveal? I know I'm a little late on that comment, sorry. Ton Lover said Visa Mar, his wife. You know, it's funny, some people, because if you play through KOTOR 2 with a male character, it gets kind of hot and heavy between you and Visa Mar at times, and I've talked to some people who are like, she's my total waifu. Now, of course, you have to play through as a female to go through the EU canon, and there's not as much of a place for her there. Alright. See, it gets really crazy here with the this maze of rooms. That one's locked. There.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Alright, so that room is locked to me. Should have grown my security skills there a bit. Been through there already. Did that. That one's locked. Alright, that's where I came in. That one's locked, but I can go around here. Actually, I haven't checked. Can I bash them in? Sometimes you can bash them, even if they're locked. I have to go try that. These guys are just like no threat to me whatsoever, especially with my 2 Jedi in tow.
Who dares intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
I am Revan no longer. I serve the Light and the Jedi Council now.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
That's rich. Light side points gained. For refusing that Dark Lord status.
Jedi can
Alright. Oops. Looks like I can loot something there.
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Alright. Supposed Sith Master. You got nothing. He heals himself though, which is annoying. Here goes Julie.
For the Republic!
There he goes. Down.
What is it?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Alright. Keep trucking through this way here. Oh, that one's locked. Oh, I can bash these. I forgot that I can bash these doors. So that's going back through some of the other ones then that I couldn't get in through. I don't think I'm going to continue, finish out, exploring the temple tonight, though, because it's getting a little late. I do, believe it or not, still have some work to do and some things before I have to get up to take my daughter in the morning. So, yeah, good. Yeah, I forgot that you can get some cool things here that you can upgrade, some power battle armor and so forth. Yeah, so I have to, experiment with these later. But yeah, I think I probably will go ahead and call it a night at this point. We're at a good place there, so when I come back I can be in this room and I'll be able to continue knocking through all the walls in the temple there. Eventually we'll finish exploring and find our way through there, but lots of good level ups, lots of good ways to upgrade the armors and weapons and whatnot. So that's good. Tunla versus Handmaiden, his second wife. Yep. Alright, looks like everything's good there. Well, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. It was really cool. We had around 20 people or so at any given time, I think, for most part. So that's that was cool to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the story, reliving it. Those of you who have played it are experiencing it for the first time, those who haven't. So yeah, we've got this this planet, and then we eventually can get to the Star Forge. And then that's the final, you know, level, obviously, because we need to save Bastila there and find out what's going on with her and everything. So, yeah, it's cool. We're almost there. Like I said, I'll come back for another game stream Thursday night. And then Monday nights will be, you know, once we finish Knights of the Old Republic, of course, Tuesdays will become Lord of the Rings book study over on Catholic Bible Geek, and Thursdays will become the Darth Bane trilogy book study here on Professor Geek, but Mondays will remain a game stream night for you know, until Sound of Graver comes back. So that's all there is to that. So 4007 says good stream, thank you very much, appreciate it. Arcade Burn says, do you have a PS4 or prefer Xbox One? I have an Xbox One and a PS4. I think you know there are benefits of either. I'm a little bit more used to the PS4, to be honest. So. But, alright folks, so thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for that video that's coming up in just within the 30 minutes or so here. I'm going to go ahead and start uploading it as soon as I click off of here. So, thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, keep enjoying and digging deeper into